Hello everyone, Derek's Damn Toys, and we are back with another action figure review. As you can tell, we have one out of the four, what was it, like the 60th year anniversary of WWE Elite 4-pack with Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold, Becky Lynch, and I want to say it was Rocky Maivia, and a re-release. It was actually kind of like fairly neat to see this 4-pack, though the Stone Cold, realistically, it's not the grandest. Like, it's definitely nice to have for a promo gear Austin, which is something I've kind of wanted to get my hands on for a while now. And honestly, it's definitely an interesting take, because of course this is his Mania 38 attire where he battled Stone Cold. Stone Cold versus Stone Cold, where he battled Kevin Owens and that, like, what was it, no holds barred match? I can't exactly remember what they called it, but of course this man, he does come with two accessories technically. You are looking at one of them right now being the cloth t-shirt, the Austin 316 t-shirt with the skull graphic on the back. Of course it is Velcro, so when you take it off it'll probably never look normal. Still a really nice shirt though, if we're going to be all honest here. And he of course comes with two sets of hands, so I guess technically three accessories, but I wasn't thinking about it like that. He comes with a set of fist hands and a set of mic holding hands / weapon holding hands. They look good, can't complain too much there. Getting into the figure itself, of course, we've got the nice, I'd say these are really nice denim jean shorts, especially for an Austin. They look nice. The color isn't too bad. It actually looks like jeans. You've got the knee pads with the knee braces. I want to say this is a pinless figure as far as the legs go, so kind of shocked that these legs are actually fairly decent on this Steve Austin when it comes to posability, because normally they a little stiff. Of course, you've got his signature short black boots. You've got the red Texas tattoo with the longhorn skull in the middle. And getting into this head scan, it's an alright head scan. I think it looks enough like Steve Austin to where if you want to have him kind of like pissed off, maybe he's talking a little shit to you or whatever, this is probably the look you're going to want to go with, because he doesn't look like he's in the mood to take your shit or whatever. I don't know exactly what to say about it. It's just alright. Like, I personally, on the ring gear Stone Cold I personally like that head scan a little bit more. And I don't know if they've re-released that head scan in like the new True effects and stuff like that. So maybe we'll have to see if so, and if not, maybe hopefully one day we will. But of course, if you did want to see, because, maybe you're curious as to how the torso looks without the shirt and all that kind of cool jazz, if I can manage to get the damn thing off with one hand, of course. I'm almost getting there. Almost. Looks like there's actually a little bit of staining on this figure, which is kind of disappointing. As you can see right there, I don't think that's paint or anything there, boss man. It looks like that stained the torso there, so that's definitely a big fucking fail there, if we're gonna be honest. But the torso choice and all that stuff definitely is a good torso choice. The Steve Austin torso, I don't think they've ever given this, a Daniel Bryan or whatever torso. It's always been this torso, and honestly it always looks great. The arms maybe could be a tad bit bigger, but honestly it's nothing too major for me. I just wouldn't mind seeing bigger arms on Stone Cold, because I feel like his arms are definitely a bit bigger. I don't know. You can tell me what you think about that realistically. And of course, we don't have too much more to talk about. It's kind of already all said and done as far as what he's wearing and all that cool shit. My one issue when it comes to this figure, because that's kind of weird, I didn't even notice that when I took it out the package, because originally I was gonna leave it in the package, but this man might be getting a shot at the, he might be getting a shot at Legends Night to compete. Maybe he's in the Battle Royal. Maybe he's going to accept Cody Rhodes' American Nightmare Open Challenge. Who knows? But, speaking of the Pick Fed and speaking of Legends Night, I don't know if any of you have watched the most recent episode. And I only say that because that was the last upload, was that most recent episode 11. But hopefully you guys are fairly excited for the things that are confirmed on the episode, for the things that have yet been confirmed and or what we may see. Because who knows, I've got plenty of Legends figures. We could see Jake the Snake Roberts, we could see Mark Henry, Ric Flair, Bam Bam Bigelow. We've got plenty of different things we could do as far as Legends Night goes. But one thing I do want to confirm and maybe clarify a little bit more on before we wrap this figure up, I guess, is just the idea that when it comes down to the to a couple of the announced matches and stuff like that, we've got Paul Orndorff making his BDW debut as confirmed by Cody Rhodes. And what that is going to be for, he won't be competing in ring, but he is going to be introducing a new superstar to Damn Defiant Wrestling. And that's going to be kind of a fun little take I've kind of worked on behind the scenes, I guess, because I've had this custom made for a while now, so we'll get into that when Legends Night happens. But yeah, if you're watching this, keep that in mind, along with the idea that that the Carmelo and Rey Mysterio match is also confirmed. That's going to be a pretty fun bout. Got the big battle royal, which is where the Paul Orndorff segment will lie in. That's kind of going to be his segment there. Just a lot of fun stuff between Riddle versus Silver. We've got Wardlow versus Finn. What is it, 2? I want to say it's 2. If not, maybe it's 3. No, technically it's 2. The second time they fought was in the 6-man tag, so that doesn't necessarily count to me. That was a tag match, not a singles match, so whatever. Why don't I get this shirt onto the Stone Cold, and we can actually take a good look at Stone Cold maybe in a stunner and give my final thoughts now, shall we? Alrighty, you guys, now that we've got the Stone Cold all posed up for the Stone Cold Stunner, giving Cody the good old stunner, maybe that's what you'll see at Damn Defiant Wrestling's Chaos Theory episode 12, known as Legends Night, or whatever we'll call it. I don't know, maybe we'll kind of keep it like the beginning, but we'll say Presents Legends Night. I don't know, usually use Presents, so wouldn't be too far-fetched, I guess. But now that we've got them, all posed up and stuff, what's my final thoughts on this action figure? And well, it is a fairly good Stone Cold. There's nothing really too wrong with it. Of course, if anything, when it comes down to me, I do also love to see extra head scans and stuff of that nature, which this is something that does not come with, but he does at least come with a set of extra hands. He comes with a shirt. What else could you really want out of this kind of Stone Cold? It's not like he came out wearing a vest. It's not like he really came out with anything special. Maybe one day we'll get a Stone Cold ATV accessory with an Elite Stone Cold. I don't know. I don't think that'll ever happen, but I'm never too far-fetched when it comes to wrestling action figures in general. But yeah, so what's my thoughts on this figure? From a scale of 1 to 10, I would at least have to give this Stone Cold Steve Austin a good 7 out of 10. Could say 6 as well. It's not necessarily too special, though I do love the application on the jean shorts. Everything looks fairly accurate. I do kind of hate that the figure is stained. I also do kind of dislike the fact that the head scan is the only head scan it comes with. Of course, none of the other figures did technically come with other head scans, but that's just my personal opinion. Would I have heard to maybe give each of those figures an extra head scan? Would have been kind of neat to see, but you know what? Maybe that's just me, as I'm not the guy who creates this stuff. My name isn't Bill. not Big Bill either. Anyway, random ass thought there, but what would I give this Stone Cold when it comes to the Dave Meltzer rating? You know, the good old star rating, the 1 to Young Buck. What would I have to put this at? I would have to say, obviously, with it being a good solid 7, I'm gonna say this is a good solid 3 out of 5 stars. Damn near close, but no cigar. There's a lot of things that could have been done to make this figure better, but instead, we have it how it is. And if you're actually interested in it, I can't say I wouldn't recommend it, but I'm not gonna tell you to go out of your way for this one in particular. I only wanted this one because it was a bit more cheaper to get for a promo Stone Cold. One I would love to get if I can find it is the Monday Night Wars Stone Cold Steve Austin. That would be really badass to have, especially with the can accessories, you know, can have him bashing the beer, drinking the beer, just doing all the good old shit that Stone Cold does. And honestly, with that being said, we're already going a little bit farther than I thought I would get in this video, so if you guys would like to, feel free to like the video. If not, womp womp, I guess. But if you guys did like the video, feel free to subscribe. You know, it is free to subscribe, and we are on the path to 250 subs. If we can get there before the 18th of August, almost kind of forgot, I almost said the end of August, but the 18th of August, that would be super cool. We are like right there on the brink. We just need a little bit more. So if you guys could, feel free to do that. And if you guys would also like to, you know, feel free to go follow me on Instagram under the same name with the same profile picture and stuff of that nature. I tend to post stuff for PickFed related content on there, but I'll also post when reviews go up. Sometimes it may be an hour after, but I can't help that. I'm not constantly watching it. If I wanted to, I could, but I'm not gonna. I'd rather watch TV or YouTube while I'm waiting for it to upload or something of that nature. But yeah, you know, I feel like there's some that I'm kind of missing when it comes to the outro there, but it's kind of whatever. So on that note, have a good rest of your day, night, evening, whatever the case may be. I don't know, because I'm not in your time zone. I just know it's like the afternoon. I've got another 2 days off. Well, technically the rest of today and tomorrow. So I'm going to try to enjoy those the best I can. And yeah, we are out of here. Deuces, oozes, yeet. Very weak yeet.